Hi everyone, it's Lotus and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing December's Plan With Me. I can't believe this is our last bullet journal setup of the year. Time has gone by so fast, but here we are for one last bullet journal setup. As you can see, my theme for this month is Christmas ornaments, and I'm going for a really Christmassy vibe with the red and green color scheme and drawing like these ornaments in different sizes and shapes. My camera did cut out when I was doing the drawing of all of these ornaments, which is why we're starting with me coloring, but that's not a big problem. So here I am just filling everything in with my markers. I was kind of stumped on what kind of theme to do for the last one of the year, but I decided to go with something festive just to kind of get in the Christmassy spirit and end off the year with something classic. And I really do like how this turned out. I think it is really cute, and I'm kind of experimenting with the different like garlands and stars in the background to kind of make it a little more interesting. So I'm coloring everything in. I also use some of my metallic pens. It's funny because I started the year in January with a theme that was just of metallic glittery pens, and here I am at the end of the year also using metallic glittery pens like the gold and silver and stuff, so I think that's a really full circle moment. So here I am just making the ornaments very shiny and very pretty. And I wanted to make the color scheme a little broader than just the red and green, so I added like the burgundy in there as well as the metallics to kind of give it some more visual interest. And now I'm just filling in the border with this candy cane design. This is going to be kind of my standard motif for the whole bullet journal setup, and I really like how festive it looks. And I originally wanted to do a candy cane theme, but I thought drawing a bunch of candy canes would just not be fun, so I decided to go for the border instead. To finish off this page, I'm just adding in some white detailing with my gel pen to kind of make some of the design stand out more, and then we are going to move on to the calendar. So for the calendar, I'm just doing my title font. I did the same kind of light cursive handwriting throughout the whole bullet journal setup for the title. And then I'm drawing the border around the edges. I'm doing the candy cane border on all the pages this month, so I'm just drawing it out with my ruler. And I'm going in and adding some of the Christmassy decorations. So I drew a little garland, a couple of ornaments, and I kind of have them going through the title. I drew one of the hanging stars, and then now I am setting up the calendar grid. So here I am going in with my Crayola Super Tip and doing all the numbers for the month. And then my camera cut off again when I was doing some of the coloring, but here I am coloring in the candy cane border, and the ornaments were done off camera. And then that is it for this page. We're gonna move on to the next spread, which I decided to make a little year-end memory spread because I just don't fill out my habit tracker, and I wasn't really in the mood to add anything else, so I thought it would be fun to just make a double page memory spread to fill out and decorate. So just wrote in the title with the same cursive handwriting, and then I drew a bunch of hanging ornaments and garlands from the top of the spread. And for this final setup in my journal, I wanted to keep it really simple, so this setup was actually a lot faster than my other ones in the past, and which was great because I don't really have a lot of time recently to fill in my journal and even like draw out the designs. So this was quick and easy to just kind of do all in one day, and like in a couple of hours to just kind of plan something out and make it. So yeah, here I am just coloring everything in, bringing it to life. After I colored everything in, the candy cane border is the last thing to do on this spread, and then we are going to move on to the weeklies. So now it is time to do the weekly spread for December. I decided to do week 1 and 2 on one spread just because my journal is running out of pages, and I haven't been writing down a lot of stuff anyway, so I didn't need like huge boxes to fill. So I drew little boxes for all the days of the week. Mainly the days of the week are the most important. On weekends I don't usually write stuff in my journal, so for week 1 on the left hand side, I did 6 boxes, one for the 5 days and then one for the weekend. And then on the other side is for week 2, I drew these ornaments to kind of match the theme, but the space was kind of small, so I had to add an extra box at the bottom of the left hand side for the weekend, just in case I had to add anything in there. So then I'm just writing in the days of the week in each box and then the date, and then decorating it a little bit with some more tiny ornaments and garlands and that kind of fun stuff. And then finally it's time to color it in, so I'm just using the green color from my color scheme to do like some mismatched coloring for the boxes, and then I just outline the ornaments with the color because I needed them to be blank on the inside so I could write stuff down. And then I just colored in the rest of it with like the red, the burgundy, and of course the glittery gel pens as well. And of course you cannot forget the candy cane border. That was the last thing that tied together this whole page and tied together the bullet journal itself. And that is it for this month's setup. Here's the final flip through. I really love how the cover turned out. This was such a simple setup to do, and it was really fun as well. I like how festive it looks. And I can't believe it's the end of the year. My final bullet journal flip through will be coming soon, so be sure to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!